This video will talk about the tutorials for using Excel to create the bar graph, Pareto charts, and the pie chart. What is a bar graph? A bar graph is constructed by labeling each carry of data on either the horizontal or vertical axis and the frequency or the relative frequency of the carry on the other axis. We use the rectangle bars of equal width for each carry, and the height of each rectangle represents the carry's frequency or relative frequencies. So for example, the following table represents the number of the light struts sold by several manufacturers in a recent month. We want to construct a bar graph for this table. Okay, so the first thing is we need to store the given above data in Excel by using two columns. One column is for the manufacturers, and then the other columns for the sales. Then next, we'll highlight the two columns and we'll click on Insert, Charts, or Charts, click on Columns and click OK. Alright, so let's look at the steps here. So I go to Excel, I enter the two columns, manufacturers and the sales. I type the names and the numbers. I highlight them. I go to Insert tab. I click on this arrow here under the charts, and then I select all charts. Okay, and then click on column and click on this option. This will give you the bar graph, and click OK. And you can also click here to add the title, the label, the axis, and so on. And these are the bar graph of this example. So let's quickly go over this example here. So on Excel, I highlight them. I go to Insert, and then under the Insert, go to the Charts. Actually, you can expand it out. Click on this arrow here, and then click All Charts column, and then just select this one, and then click OK. And here is your bar graphs, and you can click on Quick Layout. You can insert this option here, or maybe you can do this option, this one, right? You can add the title, the axis, and so on. You can add the axis horizontal, vertical, and so on. Alright, so just pick the one that you like, and then you can name, like this one, you can name the axis title, on the X, Y, the sales, and so on. Next, how do we construct the Pareto chart? First, let's talk about the definition of the Pareto chart. It is a bar graph where the bars are charted in decreasing order of frequency or relative frequency. So this is the same thing as the bar graph, except that we put the values from larger to smaller. So the first steps here, we need to sort the data from largest to smallest before plotting the bar graph using the same methods that we just went over. And then plot the bar graph as usual. So here, we see that this is the sales. We want to put this in the order from the largest number to smallest value. So I highlight them. I highlight the column. Step number 2, I click on data. And then I click on this down arrow here. And then make sure you see that the function of this is to sort the largest to smallest, highest to lowest. Click on that. Then click sort here, and then they will rearrange all the numbers so that you will see from the largest value to the smallest value. And then from here, you can just plot the bar graph just like before. Okay, so this is the regular bar graph that we just went over. Now, I just highlight them again. Actually, let me just copy this. You can copy this, Control C, and then just go down here, and then Control V. All right, so I highlight them. I highlight the number. I go to data, and then this one is the largest to smallest. This one is smallest to largest. We want largest to smallest. Click on that and click sort here. Now you see that the numbers, this is the largest value, and then it's getting smaller, 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 and so on. And now we just highlight them again, just like before. Go to Insert, expand the charts, all charts, this one, click OK. And you can tell the difference between these two. The one that we just did and this one. We can see that this one, we have the value from the largest value and getting smaller, smaller, smaller. But this one can go up and down at random. So the Pareto chart is just a bar graph, but now it is placing in the order from largest to smallest. Next one is the pie chart. It is a circle divided into sectors, and each sector represents a carry of data, and the area of each sector is proportional to the frequency of the carry. To make the pie chart, we enter the names of the carries in one column, and we enter the corresponding frequency or percentage values in another column next to it. And we highlight all the two columns. We go to Insert tab again, select pie chart. So for example, we use the same example just like the last two problems, manufacturers and the sales. So we highlight the value, the number, and the name. We go to Insert, we click on the pie chart. We select this one, the 2D pie chart. And this is what we get. You can also add the label, right? By selecting the circle, and then right click and add the data label. And you can add the number, right? They will add the number for you. So we know that for, let's say, 167.9, this is the ray color. So this should be this value right here. And this is yellow 121. So this is for the orders. Green 68.9 is Honda, and so on. So if I go here, I highlight it. I go to Insert. I go to this pie chart, 2D, and then I get the pie chart. When I click on the pie chart, right click, add data label, and I have all the number with the corresponding value that I have here. And you can always name the charts with whatever name that you like.